411 Mania, the Info Mania. If you want to be manic about your knowledge, you go to 411 Mania.
Man, it's probably the best thing since sliced bread.
You're the one that called Tech N9ne. You're watching 411mania.com.
What up, this is Flame, and right now you're tuned into 411mania.com.
E.B.A.H. I came up with the title on the last tour. It's always been me, starting with my first major album, Angelic, Good and Bad, all 6s and 7s, Good and Bad, everything. I just gave what I am a name, all that good and bad. E.B.A.H, Evil Brain, Angel Heart. You know what I mean? It's been with me for the longest. It just hit me on the last tour. And I thought that would be a wonderful title for the EP, because it just found me, like, boom, E.B.A.H. One morning on my tour bus, I'm like, that's all, Evil Brain, Angel Heart. That's me all day, man. And I have 7 bangers on it, and I wish I could tell you about the other 7. I can't, but there's another 7. And you're the first person I've told that. You know what I'm saying? It's a darker 7.
So you're always kind of conflicted with your music. You always touch the topic of good versus evil a lot. Going back to your Psychology album cover, you had the kind of split face.
Yeah.
Why do you think you're always so conflicted like that?
Because I was raised in a Christian home, and I was taught to not sin, and I'm a sinner, and maybe that's guilt. We're from the church, me and Chris Calico, we're raised in the church. And my family has churches and everything. My uncles are pastors, and my cousins are pastors. My name, Aaron, means high priest. You know what I'm saying? So it could come from that. You know, like fighting within myself, because the Bible, which is written by man anyway, but the Bible teaches you or says that you're supposed to be 100% good, but I don't think nobody's perfect. So I think the Bible has discrepancies, but that's no reason for me to be a fucking clusterfuck, but I am, and I love it.
So why do you think your fans generally kind of gravitate more towards your darker songs?
I really don't know, man. Well, I do know, I'll take that back. Because they like that more, a lot of them, the majority. I think it's the majority, you never can tell. You know, because when I do a party song and a sex song, I get more hate. He's losing it. He don't have anything else to talk about. Then dark shit comes out, they be like, oh my God, he's a god. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, I'm 3-dimensional. I have to keep a balance or I'll go crazy, you know? So it's like, I realize that my pain lessens theirs because they look at me on a pedestal. And really, I'm right down here, you know, just telling my story with you. You know, I'm meeting you at the meet and greet. I'm one person just like you. I just have an abnormal thought process, I guess, I don't know. And when they hear my darkness, my pain, about my mom being sick, a lot of people can relate to that. Their parents being sick, or if I say that I'm going through shit with the IRS, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, older people can probably connect with that, you know what I mean? They just want to know that the guy that they look up to is still one of them. And the darker shit brings them closer to me. The party shit is like we're drinking Caribou every day. People can't afford Caribou every day. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty expensive, you know? 151, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Hennessy, what they bring me, you know what I'm saying? There's a wonderful gift, I might add. KCT, it's not that cheap. So some people probably can't relate to that, but everybody should love to party and everybody should love sex, no matter how they do it. You know, so I talk about it all, man. My confusion, you know, my sexuality, my darkness. It's I'm 3-dimensional, man. You know what I'm saying? I just think they connect with the darker because they want to hear that I have problems too, even though I'm in Forbes magazine. Well, when we signed Mayday, I just fell in love with their music. And I wanted them to take me somewhere else. Because I knew if they gave me tracks, it would take me somewhere else. You know what I mean? And they bring they brought forth Clusterfuck. And it's music you would probably never hear me on. Like, these are people who can't stand me, your mama, your gutty, your greedy ass nutty, you know what I'm saying? It's like, those are people, you know what I'm saying? It's like traveling music, man. It's beautiful, man, you know what I mean? I knew it would take me somewhere totally different, and it did. And I thought my fans wouldn't like it, and they loved it. So, E.B.A.H was produced mostly by my producer Seven. There's one on there from this football player that plays for Iowa State named Jake. You know what I'm saying? I forgot his rap name. I forgot what it was, but it's dope. Jake is dope. He got one of the songs. He got the 816 Boy track on there. You know what I mean? But mostly done by Seven, if I remember correctly.
So is Seven kind of your in-house producer?
Mm-hmm.
Is he signed exclusively to Strange?
Yeah.
Okay.
And thank God he's versatile. That he can do worldwide choppers, then turn around and do If I Could with the Deftones. You know what I mean? It's beautiful, man.
So how did you kind of meet up with him?
I met up with him years ago, man, like when I was in my teens, I think. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I was in my teens or early 20s, I'm not sure. He's always been a producer in Kansas City. And we did something on a mutual friend CD, DJ Fresh, the 50 MCs, years ago. But it wasn't until Come Gangster when he hit me, you know what I mean, 06. Like, oh my God, that's the one. You know what I mean? And ever since then, we've just been rocking. I have other producers like Young Fire. Young Fire is close to me just like Seven, you know. They are my two main producers. Young Fire from Iowa and Seven from Wichita, Kansas, which now lives in Kansas City. He's closer to us, so he stops by at the studio. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, come on in, bro. You know, this is your music. What other producers do I have? I haven't got anything from Matic Lee in a long time from the South, or David Saunders from the South. I know I'm forgetting somebody, man. I don't know. But Seven and Young Fire are my two main producers, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
So last time we spoke, you were just about to release all 6s and 7s. So since then, you released Welcome to Strangeland, your collab album, and then your 2 EPs. Why have you decided to kind of sprinkle kind of smaller albums between your full length?
My fans are greedy, man. You know what I'm saying? They want more of me all the time. They want to see. Now I'm thinking that they're getting too used to me. So after this major album I'm doing in March, my solo album, I might chill for a minute, man. And do the 816 Boys or something. I don't want them to get burned out on me. You know, I got a lot to say because I'm living life. And I write my life, so that's why I never had people like, oh, it's like some people heard E.B.A.H, the song, and saw the video, it's like he's reaching for things to talk about. I'm like, no, motherfucker, I'm not reaching for something to talk about. I'm talking about me. You know, what's on my brain, what's in my heart. You know, I'm not reaching, well, what am I going to talk about on this song? The songs tell me exactly what to do. That's why I never run out of material. You know what I mean? I don't know if I should say this. See, I told you. That means I wasn't supposed to say it.
Yeah.
I was going to say the title of one of the songs I got on E.B.A.H, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you would never think that I would name a song this. KJOMD. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm going to say, KJOMD. You wouldn't even think that I would do a song like that, but I have things that hit me while I'm in the shower, like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I call Seven, I'm like, oh, I need one that sounds like Earth, Wind, and Fire, man, like an old school Earth, Wind, and Fire beat, man, like Philip Bailey is on it just wailing, you know, or just screaming, you know. And Calico heard it, and he jumped on it and turned it into a wonderful song. But you would never think that I would do those kind of things, and I don't even know why I started talking about that. My partner Travis will go in and say, hey, what do you think about doing 90 shows in 99 days? And I was like, let's go. We've done 80 something before, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I know at the end of that 80, I was like, spaced out. I'm like, what are the words? I don't know the words anymore. Like Bill Faye, okay, you know, but didn't happen on the 93 show tour. Started out 90 shows, 99 days. Sounded good. We were like, okay, we got 91. Okay, we got 92. Okay, we got 93. Now I was like, okay, stop it, dude. Let's go home. You know what I'm saying? We did it. I didn't want to know where we were going from day to day. I never do because it seems impossible. If I just go to sleep and wake up, I'm like, what time are we in? They tell me we're in Seattle. Oh, I like Seattle. Come on, boom. I know where to go eat. You know what I mean? I just take it normal, man. I don't tally up like I'm in prison. Like, okay, that's 5 days. That would drive me crazy. They say, Tech, you don't ever know where you're going. The people, the fans, like, where are you going tomorrow? I'm like, I don't know. I'll wake up and they tell me, you know what I mean? My crewmates should probably play a gag on me when I wake up tomorrow. I'm like, where are we? Like, we're in Toronto. I'm like, okay, we're gonna do it. What's up, Toronto? Boo! They could actually get me like that.
So how do you balance that? So you do all these shows, but you're still coming out with these albums. Is that difficult to do, or
yes,
how do you find the time to do kind of both?
Somebody just asked, Matt Shaw just asked me that yesterday. He's like, where do you find the time to do music? You know, he talks like he's kind of talks like it's like in a movie when you talk to him. He's like one of those gangster Irish motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, where do you find the time to do music when you tour so much? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I don't know. You know, I have to do it like in a month's time. And this one was the hardest. E.B.A.H and then the other 7 was the hardest. Because it was my idea because I'm such a Halloween baby. I'm like, what about this? You know, not knowing that I have to write all this shit. But I did it. I can't wait for everybody to get it all complete. There's gonna be some people that get E.B.A.H and like, that's not Evil Brain, what is that? Because Angel Heart, you dumb motherfucker. Here comes Evil Brain.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the next version's gonna be more the evil stuff? You kind of saying?
That's all I'm saying, man. I don't know nothing about no evil stuff, man. You know, I don't know nothing about it coming like a month after E.B.A.H. I don't know. I don't know where it comes out. But
Okay, so one of your favorite sayings is that you're never gonna go mainstream. This is kind of sticking with the evil stuff, but the mainstream's kind of gonna go Tech N9ne. Over the past couple of years, your popularity has kind of skyrocketed. Why do you think they finally decided to kind of accept you?
Because you can't hate on the lyricism, man, no matter what I'm talking about. Like, psycho bitch, like, damn, we can rap, man. And when people's like, I sold out and everything, and it just pisses me off, man, because I'm like, really? You mean my glimpse of the mainstream when I was on the Carter 4? Really? That's selling out? That Wayne called me and said he wanted me to be on his album. It's an honor to do it with him and Andre 3000. Fuck off. You know what I'm saying? I love artists that express themselves. I don't care. People have their own outlook on what they think selling out is. Oh, if you do a song with Wayne, that's selling out for money. I ain't getting no money to do that song, Wayne. We did that on the up and up. He didn't get no money to do it with me. You know what I'm saying? On my album. We gave it to each other, like, as friends. You know what I mean? The same thing with Busta Rhymes and everybody. B.O.B., everybody. Love. T-Pain. Love, man. So when they say, oh, he sold out, I ain't listening to Tech N9ne, he sold out, I'm like, where? Do you hear my motherfucking music on the radio every day? Every hour on the hour? No. Do you see my videos on TV every hour on the hour? No. So where's the fucking mainstream? That's what I want to know. Where's the fucking mainstream? Oh, yeah. He's rapping on Carter 4, it sold 1 million. Thank you, Jesus, that's wonderful. Thank you, Wayne. I sold out. To what? I'm still doing me. I did Am I a Psycho? It's on 106 and Park. They don't play that kind of shit. They don't. I did me. So they say I sold out. Lil Wayne's on my album with T-Pain. Ooh, that's something different for Tech. The song is called Fuck Food. You can't play it on the radio or have a video. Tech N9ne sold out. where's the fucking mainstream? Until you see me every day on the motherfucking TV or on the radio and you say, oh my God, the mainstream's been infected by Tech N9ne. He didn't have to fucking set out to do it, he's doing him. People just gravitate toward what they like. And I ain't mad at them for it. They like that one thing I do, some of the dark shit. That's one thing I do. I party like a motherfucker, don't I? Yeah. I party. I want to cry sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I'm confused. I rap about all that shit. So you can gravitate toward the shit you like better. I don't mind. But don't talk shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he's changing. Yeah, my style is changing because I'm older. I'm 40 years old. I'll be 41 November 8th. And they still ain't fucking with me lyrically.
You've mentioned artists you want to collaborate with. So you got Rick Ross, you said Eminem, you always want to collaborate with him. But also you got other artists like Roscoe Dash and Waka Flocka. How are you able to kind of blur the lines of so many different styles and artists and still be you on a track? How are you able to do that when other artists can't do that?
Well, all 6s and 7s proved it. I bring everybody into my world. I'll have the idea, like this is what I can do with Dash. I hear what Dash does on the radio. I love his voice. You know what I'm saying? Rick Ross, I've seen him come from every damn hustling flow to 100% better flow now. God Forgives I Don't. Teflon Don, I was so on it. I could hear him getting better and better and better as an MC. I love it. I met him on 3 occasions. Real dude. Makes me want to work with him. I love MCs. I don't give a fuck if you can't relate with the boss shit he's talking about. I'm a boss myself. I own my own fucking label. Fuck yeah, I'm a boss. But what I want to talk about with Rick Ross is like, I do all these good things musically, but I've done a lot of bad things in my past. Does that mean I'm going to heaven or hell? Well, I feel like this is heaven. The song I have slated for him is like, am I going to hell because of the bad things I did? Because I bettered myself. I don't think that I am. I think I'm doing good. That's how we connect. That's what I hear him on. I don't think that's selling out at all. Well, on this last tour, we just got Smackola's release form from that label they were on. Because my partner Travis O'Glenn was like, man, I don't want to get into this Kabosh thing. And they're halted and still with them contractually, whoever they were with. And we had to take our shit off the shelves. I don't have time for that. I'm like, damn, you're right. So Smackola got us formed and saying we're released from this label on the last tour. So since then, Smackola has come to Kansas City and got on one of the songs off of one of the Evil Brain Angel Heart things. I forgot which side he's on. You know what I'm saying? He's come to Kansas City and we talked. 100. I think we're gonna move forward finally. You know what I'm saying? Because when that stuff happened, it kind of made me switch to the 816 boys. You know what I mean, at the time. Because I like to go. So this was last year. We probably would have been going by now if we didn't have that bump in the road. So I switched to 816 boys, my family, Max Zilla, Chris Calico, Cut Calhoun. Boom, let's do this shit. So probably be after 816 boys now, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna try it. Because I don't want it to just be black dudes yelling over rock guitar. I don't want it to be, I want it to be music. And if it's not right, I'm not gonna put it out. I got a lot of ideas, and that's gonna be the hardest for me because I'm a hip hop artist, but I'm influenced by rock and roll, but I don't know everything about rock and roll. This is what I was depending on DJ Crash and Smackola to teach me. They know shit that I don't know about working with a band. And yeah, DJ Crash, Smackola, Big Chris Calico, Tech N9ne, and a band, whatever band it may be. We're gonna form Kabosh. And I pray that it's what people want to hear, man. I pray that we do it right. We did one called God of War that's about to come out soon. I got a call Smack over today, matter of fact. I'm telling him, yeah, let's go. We did God of War, our first song. So it's gonna come out soon. We're gonna see what people say.
Okay, so you're somewhat different than other artists in that a lot of artists, when they're making albums, they'll take a whole bunch of beats, they'll record a whole bunch of tracks, and then they'll kind of cut it down and decide what goes. Yeah, so why?
I don't do that shit.
Why don't you go that route, or why? How do you do the route?
Because I'm not just writing songs to make hits and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, that wouldn't be good for radio. Fuck all that other. No, I write my life. You know what I mean? So when I choose a beat, I'm writing my life. That says my life. I can't just choose like 50 songs, do 50 songs. It's like, okay, we're gonna choose 16. That's bullshit to me. Maybe that's cool with everybody else. I don't know. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. I don't fucking know, but I don't feel like I'm doing it wrong. I just feel like that the beats have to move me. And if I choose 30 beats, I'm doing fucking 30 songs. And we're gonna put them out like that. Even if we giving 2 to Best Buy and other ones to Trans World, you know, and all the different buyers, you know what I'm saying? So-and-so to iTunes, they want some exclusive shit. I'll do extra music, but it's hard for me because when I do 30 songs, all of them are linked. This is my life I'm writing, so it's hard to like, fuck, which ones I want to let out first to go to them, and fuck, those fucking molds the album, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I run into. I just don't, I'm not trying to just write music to just put on the radio and oh, this is the video, this is gonna be good, you know. I just don't do that, man. I just let the music speak. And if it says shoot a video to Who Do I Catch with my face painted, fuck it, we're gonna do it. And I hope they love it. You know, it's just me being weird, and I'm never gonna fucking bend for nobody. Like, certain girls be telling me, you need to do simple shit, you know, like simple shit people can say. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool, you know. Some of my stuff I can get pretty simple, but not really. Because I'm technician number 1, you know, it's hard to rap slow sometimes, and I can. And they're like, you just need to do that repeat stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just I'm like, yeah, no. It ain't me. I have to feel it, you know what I mean? I have to be me. And if I'm not me and I make it off of being somebody else, it's not gonna be great. I'm gonna feel like a fucking fake. So that's why I take it so personal when people say, oh, he sold out. Fuck you, man. I'm me. I've been me. Evil brain, angel heart.
So last year you were part of the BET Cypher. Yeah. So what was that like for you, and how was your experience?
They called me. And DJ Premier is on my phone. You know, that's my homeboy. And, I didn't know he had anything to do with it. You know, this wasn't my world, you know. And I got there and I seen him, I'm like, oh, what's up? He's like, this is my shit, man, what do you mean? I'm like, God damn it, I had no idea, you know. And they sent me the beat. Like a week before, or a couple days before I went, they sent me the big payback. Boom, 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 and James Brown. Boom, boom. And I'm like, what do I have that'll just murder? It won't sound like nobody. And I just wrote this song called Who Do I Catch? You know? Real rock rapping out the zero. Rock's weird, not enough to make you fear. A lot from here. Watch me. I ran scrimmage and I fought to the damn finish. And I popped eyes open when I eating me canned spinach. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, nobody ain't gonna sound like that. Start out sounding backwards, but it's going forwards. Real rock rapping out the zero. Rock's weird, not enough to make you fear. A lot from here. Watch me. Nobody does that. But I knew people would remember it. Then a month later, Who Do I Catch came out. Like, oh, I thought it was a freestyle. Nobody's freestyling on that motherfucker. Shut up. Only motherfucker that was freestyling was the only person that wasn't a rapper there, and it was Estelle. Got me fucked up. Oh, we thought he was freestyling, he wrote his rap. Everybody wrote their rap. Fucking weirdos.
How long did it take to actually record that?
That thing?
Yeah.
We had to do like 5 or 6 takes, because they wanted to do it from this angle, and I'm like, okay, what did I say? Bro, rock, start over. They said, if you mess up, just start over, you know. Okay, that's how they do it. Maybe I shouldn't be saying that. I don't know. But it was good, man. You know what I'm saying? They want to get it for TV, and it looked good. They get it from each angle. First you do it one hand, you do it, keep looking forward, doing it, you do it from there, and then you do it from here, and do it from there. You know what I'm saying? Like, do it again, but look this way. Like, but they actually thought I was freestyling, I guess. You know, by the way I was looking. I don't know, because they say, okay, if you can remember your freestyle, I'm like, I'm not a freestyle fucker. I've never been able to fucking freestyle. I did too many fucking drugs. I'm clean now. I've been clean for 5 years.
In the summer, you went to the gathering, and you're kind of like a staple there. Do you ever see yourself not doing that show?
Why wouldn't you do the gathering? It's the biggest fucking thing next to Roskilde Festival in Denmark. I mean, what the fuck? It's a real festival. You would always want to go there if you were anybody. If you were anybody. That's love. It's so many people. It's, I would want to do that for the rest of my life. George Clinton does it every year because they know. And people see, oh, dirty, beautiful women there, man. Y'all fucking slipping. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we got it on tape. Maybe we'll show you one day. Like, this is what you're missing if you don't go to the gathering. The people that didn't make it, sorry and shit, we have a ball. We always want to stay an extra day. Like, can we not have a show the next day, please? Can we go a day early? We're always busy. It's really a celebration. Thank the Lord that ICP thought of it. It's a fucking party, dude.
So would you ever consider doing your own kind of music festival?
Oh yeah, we'll do it. We've been planning a dark barbecue for a long time. Just finding out how to have it. I mean, where to have it. And if the barbecue vendors can come out and be there, would it be? I wouldn't want mine more than like 3 days, you know. Slipknot on one of the days. You know what I mean? Ice Cube and somebody else on the second day, and Tech N9ne and Brother Lynch and Hobson and all them motherfuckers on the third day, you know. This is just me spewing, I don't know. But, you know, we'll do it. We'll do it.
You've done a lot of chopper songs, and you kind of thought that Worldwide Choppers would be the last one. Do you plan on doing another one? Do you plan on keep going? Are those the hardest songs to make?
That last one said it all, man. That's why I put so many cats on it, from Denmark, from Turkey, from California, from KC. They're from everywhere on there, man. From Alabama, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. They're from everywhere on there. New York. The fans want me to do a part 2, so I'm like, because I said after Worldwide Choppers, what else am I gonna do? Do the aliens, intergalactic choppers? That's whack. You know, where am I gonna find the aliens? Oh, they're here. Lil Wayne and Outkast. Yeah, they're here. The aliens are here. But no, I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna have to find a hard ass beat to give some other choppers a chance.
And you're probably just gonna bring in all new guys that year.
Oh yeah, maybe girls too, you know what I'm saying? Like Snow the Product. You know, Shauna's a chopper. I love there's some girls in there just murdering. And you have to really chop if you're gonna be on the choppers. Twist them, murder Worldwide Choppers. Oh my god, I was just listening to it in there like, yeah, everybody talking about Busta. Busta did his thing, he got all the tricks. He'll kill you with the tricks. Twist the technique, can't be fucked with. Can't be fucked with, dude. I just need to listen to it. It's like, every time I talk about it, I'm like, oh shit, that boy is a problem. They think that about me. I'm like, that's cool. I just do me. It's crazy that it's me though, you know. I don't know, man. I do so much of it. It's something they don't want me to talk about. Like,
Who's they?
Lincoln Park. Did they tell me not to talk about Lincoln Park? I don't know. Maybe I can't talk about Lincoln Park. I don't know. They don't want me to talk about it. They don't want it to be a surprise, Tech. They don't want everybody to know. I'm like, okay. I did something with an old band. Help me start my label, you know what I'm saying? They have people on stream. They don't talk about that, Tech. I'm like, oh, sorry. I can't really talk about it.
Fair enough.
But I would like to. And I'm proud of it, you know. I'm proud of it. It's like people hitting me every day. The people who hit me yesterday, ooh. The people who hit me right before this tour, all I know is they do dubstep. Hey. The calls I've been getting, it's like, yes, I'll do it. Yes, I'll do it. No, they ain't gotta pay me nothing. I'll do it. Really? DMX called, I don't know what happened.
So you did the track with?
No.
No? Oh.
No, I would love to. DMX, I'm gonna chase you down, motherfucker. I'm gonna say, where the goddamn track at? Let's do it. If you know, if they say his album come out in 2 days, I'm like, somebody said it yesterday, I'm like, I didn't know. So that means I'm gonna call him for my album, like, come here. We're just drinking KCT in the middle of the day, man, like we're not supposed to. Tech N9ne.